As an avid Kirby YouTuber, I know everything about Kirby. Kirby is one of the greatest franchises of all time. Masahiro Sakurai, a wonderful gamer. There's many great games. Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Superstar, the best. The bad Kirby games, in my opinion, where Kirby removes his limbs and he doesn't have any sucking ability. The only thing he cares about is drawing a line on the screen. And, so yeah, he follows the path. The game sucks, don't worry about it. It doesn't have the basic formula of what Kirby games should be. There's 3 basic formulas for Kirby games. Number 1, Kirby. You know why Kirby Triple Deluxe is mediocre? It's not because of the game. The game is wonderful. So many mini games. There's a True Arena, DDD, Drum Dash, and there's like the story mode, which is pretty good. And it's a well-running game. It has all the basics. But Kirby looks ugly in that game. It's a horrible sprite, so it's mediocre. And the second part is suck. He needs to suck. Like, not suck as in the game sucks, but like he needs to, And Kirby's Amazing Mirror doesn't have that. It has a stylus on a tablet, or sorry.
Wait, Amazing Mirror is like GBA, dude.
I obviously knew that, don't worry about it. Okay, whatever that cursed ball game was for Kirby, it's not good. Because there's no Kirby good sprite, there's no suck. Last of all, the thing that makes Kirby such a good game is the enemies. What's in Kirby ball thing? I don't care about the name. What are the enemies? What are the enemies? The enemies in that game, it's the obstacles. That's not what makes Kirby. Kirby isn't difficult. It's not supposed to be obstacle based. You walk in a straight line, or up, or down, until you find that next star piece that brings you to the next part of the level. And you fight like monkey DDD. Those little puff balls, and then there's like the one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know Kirby! Look at me. Kirby is Kirby. Even though enemies is the third necessity, you don't need to know their names. Cause why? They're not important. They change every game. But the main importance is that you suck. You take the ability and you go on. That's the problems with these spin-off games. They're good games as games, but they're not good Kirby games. Kirby's Epic Yarn is a good game. But is it a good Kirby game? And to that I say no. It lacks 2 of the necessities. It only has 1 out of 3. Kirby's Epic Yarn has good Kirby sprites. I will admit that. But it doesn't have suck. And it doesn't have good Kirby enemies. It has yarn. What the hell is yarn? My own opinion, Kirby games kind of went to shit once Sakurai left Hasbro. Because
Isn't it Hal? Not Hasbro. Apologize to YouTube. Apologize.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm a real Kirby YouTuber, guys. Don't even question it. When Kirby left HAL Laboratories,
Kirby.
when Sakurai left When Sakurai left HAL Laboratories, Kirby games went to shit. Kirby charm, Kirby suck enemies. What do they do with the new Kirby games? They gave him a mecha suit. What the freak is that? The problem with the new Kirby games is that they don't have any of the necessities. 1, Kirby's ugly. His eyes aren't, bro. He looks like claymation rather than a Kirby. 2, yeah, he sucks, but the game sucks. That was another problem with Triple Deluxe. They give him the Witch Seed, which is just a mega suck, which is cool, but it makes him overpowered. Kirby is supposed to be a fun game not to be overpowered and boring. What I'm trying to say is stop adding things to Kirby. Kirby is a simple adventure platformer game where you suck, copy the abilities, and have a good time. But guess what? What they did is trash and horrible and oh. Hey, your mother's calling you.
Yes.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong. Kirby Air Ride was a great game, a wonderful game. But is it a good Kirby game? I wouldn't say so. It's a mediocre Kirby game. What's memorable about Kirby Air Ride? Is it the three necessities, Kirby, sucking, and its enemies? No. What's memorable is that you get to play with your friends, the ice cream truck car. You get your abilities not from enemies, but from big weird blocks, and you're leveling up your car. That's another thing. There's no sucking. You grab a new car, you go vroom vroom, it's fast or it's slow. But does that have to deal with the three necessities of Kirby? No, there's no suck. There's just car. That's a car game. This is a car game. It's not a Kirby game. This is a Kirby game. And thank you. First Kirby game was not that good. Well, it was great. But like it wasn't great. Because you could suck enemies, I think. I'm fucking... I'm 16! Speaking of Kirby, what's your favorite Kirby? I like the green Kirby with the orange feet. That's a great Kirby. It's a natural Kirby. There's also the Kirby that's blue with purple blushes. That's also a great Kirby. That's the grape Kirby. And it's a great Kirby. The great Kirby. Kirby is a great game, and you should buy every Kirby game you want, except for the ones where you draw the lines, because that's stupid and it has nothing to do with Kirby. I like Kirby, and Kirby is my best friend, and Kirby can suck my dick. Check it out.
I'm not gonna get the shot.
I'm gonna be.
No.
Don't worry, we'll put pixels over it.
Don't do that, you son of a bitch!